What's up guys, and welcome back. As you can see, today we're going to be making these cute little like candy cane shaped cookies, and we're going to hope they turn out pretty well. It's really cold, so I'm wearing my thicker, longer PJs. I'm even wearing this hat, not just because it looks nice, but because like I'm actually pretty cold. But that's okay, let's get on into it. And I had to write this down because the recipe was on my phone and I was worried I would forget something. So it's pretty simple, a pretty standard sugar cookie recipe. You're gonna need flour, you're gonna need powdered sugar, you're gonna need salt, vanilla extract, we're gonna need our butter, eggs also, but I don't trust myself to not let them roll off the counter, so they're in the fridge. And then we do have some food coloring. I'm gonna try and make a few green ones also, and then we're also gonna use some peppermint extract. Alright, so let's just get started. First off, we need our butter softened. I let it sit out for a bit before filming this, but it's obviously not enough, so we're gonna heat it a little. We're gonna use this Mickey Mouse mug because it looks a little bit bigger than some of the others. Oh gosh, the feeling of butter on my fingers is not fun. Okay, so immediately what we're gonna do, we're gonna put this butter in the microwave. We want it to soften up, and then we're gonna get a cup of sugar ready. All right, so the butter seems pretty softened, and as I put it in, I'm gonna try and like cut it up a little bit, so it's not just like the entire, oh gosh, entire stick of butter just chilling in the bowl. Entire 2 sticks. I'm already more hopeful for this than like that other sugar cookie recipe that me and Bubbles tried to make together, because like there's actual eggs in this recipe. I'm gonna use my little spatula this time for this because I feel like it'll be better with the mixer. Sometimes the little ones are just better to do that kind of thing. I don't know why our powdered sugar is just chilling like this. There's a rubber band on this bag, and I think it's making it harder to get it out because you can't squish the sugar around as easily. Put it on. I keep it off. It's wrapped around the bottom of the bag. Let's see if we can look. Oh gosh, I put this in here like this. I just wonder why we have this in here in the bag. Oh gosh. Okay. That's way more than a cup that just went in. So we're gonna pour a little bit back. Okay. Now there's powdered sugar all over the counter, like in the floor and everything, and me, probably. Whatever, but I guess that's just the way we're doing it now. Okay. So now we're just gonna beat the butter and the sugar, and we're gonna get like a nice creamy mix. Hopefully this isn't too loud. This is not looking creamy at all. The butter was literally like turning into a puddle in the bottom of the bowl. Now it's like plumpy. I can never make the butter happy enough, I guess. No, I think that's fine though. It's like mixed in pretty well. I think I'll be okay if the, oh my god, a little piece just like shot up at my neck. Actually, yeah, this is looking pretty good. I kind of want to taste it, but I know it's just butter and sugar. Yep, butter and sugar. We want to add in the egg, the peppermint, and the vanilla. Okay, I still stand by that a teaspoon looks way bigger in person. Like whenever I think of a teaspoon, I think of something like so much smaller. And I feel like this is gonna be too much peppermint again. Peppermint's really overpowering, and there's really not a lot in here. It's not even pouring correctly. It's like going on the side. like down the bottle. There we go. Okay. Oh my gosh, that smell. It is so overpowering. It's more than the vanilla, guys. It's so much more overpowering. Okay. Now the vanilla. We have a big thing of vanilla. My mom has an even bigger one. It's wild. She uses vanilla so much. Actually, let me go see if I can find it. It's like ridiculously huge. Hang on. Y'all, look how huge this is. Like, this is 16 ounces of vanilla. This one's 8. And she has even smaller ones in there too. But like, this is like my entire college money. It's expensive. It's insane. She does use it though, at least. Like, it honestly might have been cheaper to buy that than to buy a whole bunch of small ones. I'm not sure though. This recipe also though, it's looking like it's gonna be a lot of flour, 3 cups of flour. And it doesn't even say to sift it or anything. So we're gonna hope that we really don't need to. Like when I was writing down the recipe, you weren't supposed to sift the flour or anything. Alright, actually, you know what? I think 3 cups of flour is just what this needs. It's so liquidy. I still have no idea if this is for wet or dry things, but it's fine. Okay, 1. Yeah, no, the recipe did not say to sift it, so we're not gonna sift it. We're gonna do exactly how the recipe told me to do it. And I wrote down this recipe word for word. So I'm gonna mix it a little bit before I start beating it, because I don't want all the flour right on top to fly out. Oh wait, I need the salt. I need a teaspoon of salt. I'm just gonna use the same teaspoon, it's fine. Real quick, see how it's like holding its shape. Okay, all right, this is already better than the other recipe, but there's so much flour in here. I'm worried I might have to do another egg, honestly. The dough is like so thick. That tastes really good. Yeah, no, so fun fact, this was supposed to be made from the Delish website, but despite the fact that I literally already had the recipe pulled up, I had like 4 recipes pulled up on my phone, they suddenly were like, no, you have to pay for this recipe. And like, while you're allowed to see the steps, it won't actually show you the ingredients, so I didn't know like the measurements or anything. And like, honestly, Delish, you are so wrong for that. Like, that's actually awful to do, especially when it's a recipe. Like, I already had it open and it's like, oh, you've reached your recipe limit, and it's like, okay, but it was already open. That's part of my limit. Like, I'm allowed that one. I think there was only like 1 that I was able to access after that. I don't know. But that was so dumb. It's like, just don't let me open anymore. Why do you have to take away the ones I like already had? Okay, I need to try and divide the dough in half. This is gonna be interesting. Can I just manhandle the dough? I'm just gonna manhandle it. My hands are clean, it's fine. I might be the only ones eating these anyway. But they are clean, don't worry guys. Can I just, oh my gosh. I wanna try and get it even sometimes. It's like trying to like handle a fish, except it's less slippery. Alright. I love this. Oh wait, this is actually so fun. Okay, you know what? I can make little Santa hats too. Because it's gonna be red and white, they can be little Santa hats too. I can do both. That would be so cute. Okay. these look about the same size. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna form this into the best disc that we can, and we're gonna put it in plastic wrap. Gonna flatten it a little bit. It's wrapped up. We're gonna put it in the fridge overnight. Okay, now it's time for the food coloring. I don't know the best way to go about this, so I'm gonna take my spatula. I want to kind of like stab in the middle of the dough and like put, ooh. This is gel food coloring, so I don't know how much I should put. I put 2 like little strings of it. Okay, I actually am gonna need those beaters. I can't lick them yet. Okay, let me fold this over, and then we're gonna turn this. Okay, all right, I'm gonna just use my hands for this part. It just makes it so much easier. So, the lump. The beautiful, beautiful lump. I feel like that's a good color, so we're gonna also put this in the fridge overnight. All right, guys, so let's say it's like day of your little Christmas party. You just gotta prepare these cookies. So, for starters, something I've always been told to do is to sprinkle like a little bit of flour on the counter. I don't know how much this really does, but I've always just been told to sprinkle around some flour. I feel like maybe I was supposed to spray the counter or something. I cleaned it right before this, so I thought that that would be enough to help the flour stick, maybe. I don't know. I have no clue what I'm doing with these right now. Yeah, let's get these more towards me so you guys can see it better. Just a bit of flour spread throughout. Okay. And we're gonna need our rolling pin. Someone put the rolling pin in a weird spot. All right. These are so tough. It said you could put them in the fridge for like 3 days. Mine were in there for like 2, and they feel really tough. Ooh, that smells good though. Very pepperminty. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, they're like so, it's so hard. Okay, maybe I won't need the rolling pin. Maybe I could just do this by hand. But let's see. See if maybe this can at least help us. Oh yeah, okay. This is gonna crack a lot. That's fine. But I'll always use the rolling pin to try and like soften it. Soften the big block of it. Oh my gosh. But let's see. Oh, oh, no, okay. Rolling pin might not be the way to go. All right. Looks like we're gonna do this by hand. You just you gotta like trust the process. Okay, we need it to kind of be like a little bit log shaped. I'm gonna smush it around so it's all fully, warmed up. Oh, you know what, while we're doing this, we gotta preheat the oven to 375. Alrighty, preheated to 375. We gotta wait for that to work. Alright, looks a little derpy. I'm gonna try and get these to be about the same size. I feel like they should be a little bit longer than that. Okay. And then you're just kind of, oh my gosh, they're gonna break when I do this. You're supposed to like twist them around each other, but I feel like they're just gonna break. What if, okay, what if I roll them together? Will that work? Maybe? Okay. This white part is like so much thicker than the rest of it. Okay. So maybe rolling it together a little bit was helping it. Helps kind of like mold them together. Okay. This is like breaking. Okay, that's kind of cute. It's a little weird and chunky looking, but that's okay. Nothing's like ever gonna be perfect. Hopefully this cooks well. I don't know how it's gonna go, honestly. Wicca, wicca, wicca. Oh, it's kind of cute. I don't know if I like that better or if I like the actual like kind of swirled together cookie. I feel like this might not stay together though. Hang on, let me try to twist this just a little bit better, like stick it to it itself a little bit. Oh, it like cut itself in half right there. Okay. This is what we got from that one. I don't know how well this is gonna do. I'm having to like stick it all together kind of manually. That's bad. Okay. I'm just sticking it together a little bit more. I genuinely have no clue how these are gonna turn out. I'm hoping they turn out kind of cute though. I'm gonna get some green sprinkles and we're gonna throw them on some of the white parts. First, we wanna get like a somewhat similar size one to the red. I feel like the candy cane where the colors are more like molded in together might be the way to go. Not the second one. I think the first one I made is what we want. I feel like it'll be a little bit better. But who knows? Once they cook, I honestly have no clue. Put this all in the green sprinkles. If you ever want to do sprinkles, you put them on before the oven. Unless you want to do frosting also, but I'm not going to do frosting. That'd be so hard for these, I feel like. Okay, we're just going to try and like meld them together. I don't know if meld is the right word. Okay, this is not the prettiest one, I don't think, but I like the sprinkles. Can you guys see that very well? I like the sprinkles. So we're gonna try and get that to work. Oh, I love the sprinkles on it. I'm hoping these turn out kind of cute. I have such high hopes for this recipe. We're gonna try and make like 2 more, and then we're gonna put them in the oven. We're gonna put them in for 10 to 12 minutes is what it said. They're a lot harder to form than I thought they would be. So we're gonna give a shot at making one shaped a little bit differently than the others, just for funsies. We're gonna pop these in the oven. It said about 10 to 15 or 10 to 12 minutes, so we're gonna do 10 minutes. Alexa, set timer for 10 minutes. I want to try and make a Santa hat because we just made one using a lot of white. Now I want to try and make one using a lot of red. This might be kind of hard though. Ta-da! It's kind of cute. I kind of like it. Hopefully that's not too thick. I feel like it's fine. Alright, we're gonna try and like go for like a marbled type of candy cane now. We're gonna see how that goes. Okay, that actually kind of worked pretty well, and we're just gonna hook it over. Still has a super thick part in the middle. Hang on. Some of those cookies are thick. I hope they cook all right. Ooh, fun. Okay. Alright. We're gonna skip ahead to when that next batch is ready while I make the rest. I keep making these. I'm trying to make a present, but it's kind of like hard to execute. I didn't think about it. Like I'm just trying to do like a flat present. It's a little difficult. You know what? We're gonna scrap the present. Oh my gosh, it's so hard. We're just gonna make it into a marbled candy cane. It's a little one. This is such a bad candy cane. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, dude. It'll be a mini cane. Okay, let's do another Santa hat. I've only done one of those. They do look kind of nice though, but some of them did crack, and they are huge cookies, guys. Like way bigger than I'd wanted them to be. So let's hope the next batch is a little bit better. But this turned out super cute. Revolutionary breakthrough on the third batch. If you roll it on the warmed sheet, it like turns out so much better. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. All right, so here's all the cookies we made. Made a bunch of candy canes. I tried to make some really tiny ones, but the smallest ones burned. Made some wreaths, so you can see some Santa hats. I think they came out pretty good. I made some ornaments too. So yeah, They all look so cute. Some of them are massive because I didn't know how to do them at first though, but I think I got it down eventually. Like, this one's kind of nice. This one's really nice. Like, okay, so seeing as how the recipe was supposed to be like candy canes without sprinkles, I'm just gonna like test one of those. But the one where I just like twisted it, like the recipe said, immediately broke as soon as I picked it up. The other ones seem to be like staying in place pretty fine. So definitely want to like press the dough down into each other, but we're still gonna test it because it doesn't change the taste. That's so good. It's like, it's not too much peppermint flavor. Definitely if you really, really want the peppermint flavor, you can add a little more. But I think that's so good. It's just like a hint of peppermint. It's just good. And these are so cute, even if you just make like little sticks like this. Okay, 10 out of 10. You guys need to try this. Oh! But definitely make sure you stick your dough down to itself. All right, bye guys.